So Lori here today with my Hayden Rowe Ready Bits. I didn't pick them up, I want to say not last month. I don't know if I did the month prior, but these were really calling my name. I thought it would be kind of fun. So these are the white, I think she's calling it the white party. Let's pull out the little note that she includes. You get a package like this and samples like that. And it's a bad example because all of these are white except for one. So normally they're fun colors, but because of this being the white party, most of these are white. It says, welcome to your September White Party Ready Bit Sampler. This month we are savoring the last bit of summer and celebrating with an old-fashioned white party. And like all of the best white parties, we will be directing a portion of our profits to the LGBTQ community. This year we will be donating to the Trevor Project to help them continue their support of our LGBTQ youth. We hope you have a great month and that you enjoy these scents. Happy melting, Christina. So that was included. She includes her card as well. I will put the information down below. I believe it is September 10th, but make sure you're checking her Facebook page for information as to when you can pick up these scents. She includes a sticker. It says decide to be happy. I love that. And then you get the sampler. I believe these are $11 shipped. And are there 10 cents in here? Yes. So I enjoy getting these and let's go through them. Okay. So the first one is Lavender Rocks. Herbal lavender, sea salt, grapefruit, citrus, sage, amber, and tonic. I love that she puts the scent notes on these. I wish she put them on all of her wax, but I really enjoy that these are on the samples. This is a very, very pretty lavender scent. I do like her lavender. I feel like, you know what? It's the sage. I'm getting the herbal lavender and sage together the strongest, I want to say. Yeah. It's really, really nice. This is very, very pretty. If you like lavender and you want more of an herbal type of lavender, this would be a really nice blend. But I will tell you, I also have my favorite lavender in here that I will be stocking up on. So that's the one we're going to go for. We might as well just do it. We'll just talk about it now because rather than tease it, Lavender Mac Apple, this I've said before is my favorite lavender blend of all time. It is so good. It's the Mac Apple and the lavender are very much present, I think, in equal amounts. It's just absolutely gorgeous. There are few blends, I will say, that I hoard and that I will not melt. This is one of them. So now I can start melting that again. I wasn't sure when she would bring it back. She said she was going to bring it back in the fall, and I just wanted to make sure because you just never know. I mean, supply chain issues being the way that they are. I think that she ordered the oils early. I think she said so. I just wanted to be sure. It was one of those blends that I don't want to be without. So I will be grabbing some of this. Make sure you guys are saving me some. Don't buy it all before I can get there. I will be setting my alarm. So this is Lavender Mac Apple, Sweet Lavender, and Macintosh Apple. This is my absolute favorite. It is so good. I just can't. It's such a juicy apple. Such a gorgeous sweet lavender. Ugh, it's like perfection. This is so good. I think I said when I hauled it, it's like, this is magical. I don't know what kind of sorcery she puts in this, but this is fantastic. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. We have honey buttered rolls. I don't know. I have coughing. I'm going to pull. I surprisingly don't have a Diet Mountain Dew. So I don't know if you've ever tried these. Is it Alani? Is it called? Energy Hawaiian Shaved Ice. Oh my gosh. This is in no way sponsored. I wish it was. So the next one we have is honey buttered rolls, golden honey, vanilla warm rolls, and cinnamon. There's another vendor that I've gotten this from. And I feel like it's a very similar oil. So it does. It smells like, what is that? Is it Lone Star? No, Texas. Is it Texas Roadhouse? Yeah, I can't think of it. It might be Texas Roadhouse that you get those really, really good rolls, and then you get the cinnamon honey butter. That's what this smells like. Very, very good. I don't know if I'll be picking that up, but it's really nice scent. We have Harry's Sweater. Nutmeg, pumpkin, ginger, warm cotton, citrus, winter apple, violet, wood, and musk. There's a lot going on here. I'm like, what? You know what it reminds me of? It's almost like, I mean, I definitely get the nutmeg and the pumpkin. Definitely get that, but it's almost like you're baking a pumpkin pie and doing laundry. I don't know. It's funny. Like you're getting ready for your relatives to come over for, you know, Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever, and you're baking a pumpkin pie in the oven and you're doing laundry. Even like a craft store with I don't know, with laundry. It's interesting. This is a really cool scent. Wouldn't have thought that those things would have gone together, but it's very interesting. I don't know. Okay, so we have raspberry sugar, which is sugared raspberries and sweet plum. Let's see about this one. This is really, really nice. So this reminds me of pink sugar. I'm trying to think. So this reminds me of Bath & Body Works fragrance. Is it like, I want to say, is it pink chiffon that it reminds me of? I feel like that's what it reminds me of. Or one of those. It's one of those. It's that, or they have a lot of those like girly, like sugary, perfumey type of blends, but not too floral, if that makes sense. That's what this smells like. This is really nice. This is one of like the scents that I would gravitate towards for sure. I will probably be picking this up. I don't need tons of it because to me it's a bathroom scent. So maybe a souffle, but I do like that one. That's really nice. Okay, I do have this. I've melted this in the past. One of the few lavender blends that I probably would keep on hand. Not a ton of it, but you know, a little bit. Maybe a souffle. And then if I go through it, I pick up one or two other ones. This is Footy Pajamas, Sweet Lavender, Blueberry, and Lemon Laundry. It's like a blueberry laundry to me. Yeah, and there's hints, like the lemon just brightens it up and makes it even more fresh, but it's not super, to my nose, not super lemony. You get the lavender, but it doesn't take over. It's a really nice blend, I will say, of all of the fragrances together. This is nice. Very, very nice. Like I said, I don't need, like the Lavender Mac Apple, I need to be stocked up for a year, truly, because if it comes out once a year, I want to make sure that I have it, 100%. But, you know, and I want to use it. Like I have a loaf of it, and I didn't use a lot of it because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get more of it. But, you know, like Footy Pajamas, like maybe one or two souffles a year, and I'm happy. It's a nice blend, very, very nice if you want like a blueberry lavender laundry type scent. That's what I would say. All right, this is the only one that has colors, and it's a kind of layered, which is super cute. This is Samba, strawberry, boom boom cream, sweet cream, and vanilla cake. So let's see. This is nice. It's very tropical. That's what I would say. This is more of a tropical boom boom. I swear it smells like there's coconut in here. I don't know why I'm getting that. That's what it reminds me of. I don't get a ton of strawberry, I will say. It's almost like a coconut cake to me, and I don't know why. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. This is nice, but it's a little bit too out of season now for my nose. I feel like this would be a perfect, like this is a perfect tropical blend for spring and summer. 100%. Okay, so we have, okay, this one's scary. I smelled these already. This one's driftwood, sun-bleached wood, tobacco, black tea, pepper, and musk. You guys know. Yeah, so to me, my son's gonna absolutely love this. To me, this is a cologne type of masculine blend. That's what it reminds me of. I definitely get, like, there's a peppery note that you get that you find in some men's cologne, but I wouldn't say, so to me this is not like aquatic. This is more of that peppery type of scent. Yeah, I think he's gonna love this. It's not bad. I actually probably like these types of blends a little bit better than some of the aquatic blends, but it's not a scent for me. He will love that. He'll probably want me to get a souffle of it or something, but we'll see. We have Sugar Magnolia, which is lemon, grapefruit, raspberry, peach, magnolia, light florals, and musk. Oh boy. Cue the asthma attack. I'm kidding. So this is definitely, I definitely get magnolia. So this is it's kind of a bright, fruity, happy type of floral. Not really something that I think that my allergies can handle, but this is nice. So if you're looking for something that is not, I wouldn't say it's powdery, so it's not powdery. It leans more fruity to my nose on the floral scale, but there's definitely floral elements in this. This might be for you if you like those kind of things. This to me is a perfect spring scent. This would be, you know, we're coming out of, you know, the gray, dreary darkness of winter, because I'm in Michigan, so we get long winters here, which is okay. We like cold. My husband and I love cold, but you know, you get tired of the gray skies, and this is a perfect, to me, spring scent. All right, now this is the scent. So this is the final scent. This blew me away, and I was telling my husband, it's, you know, sometimes this happens. You'll smell something, and it just immediately transports you back in your mind to another time and a place. And it's so crazy, and I'm going to get emotional, but yeah, it really does. And this scent, so I'm getting emotional over this scent, but seriously, I mean, it's so weird when that happens. So this one, you wouldn't think what happened, you know, like what scents came to mind or what memories came to mind when I smelled this, but it's crazy. So this is lime, basil, mandarin. Okay, and you're thinking, okay. I hate when that happens. So my dad texts me, and I try to clear it off of the screen, and then I stop the recording. So if it's a different angle, here we are. That's why I'm getting all emotional about this scent, and then I get a text. I try to clear it, and then here we are. Anyway, so this is lime, basil, mandarin. So it's like, okay, and I don't know. I'm probably gonna butcher this. Is it kaffir? Kaffir. Lime, blue basil, and white thyme. And so it's like, okay. All right, so I sniffed this. This smells exactly like my grandmother. I know that she wore this face powder. I feel like it was Cody back in the day. And it must have been something else, like in a mix of like her, you know, hand cream or something else combined, because I have purchased that. I can't find it anymore, but I purchased it, you know, probably like 15 years ago or something like that. It was close, but it wasn't 100%. This is 100%. It was crazy. I opened this up and was like, oh my gosh. Crazy how it does that. This is exactly what she smelled like. This is amazing to me. So it's not like, it's funny because you hear like grandmother scent. It's not at all like powdery rose or anything like that. I don't know what she wore. I would love to know what that was, but now at least I have the scent in wax. There is something in here that smells exactly like her. I don't know, like blue basil, white thyme, and lime. I have no idea why. Had to have been some kind of like body lotion, like I said, that she wore. I don't know. This is exactly what she smelled like. So yeah, to be transported like that is just crazy. I had a scent I opened up. It was a retail wax, and I sniffed it, and I was immediately transported back to 1st and 2nd grade. I had the same teacher for both grades and went to a small private school. And so it smelled exactly like her. And it's called like Woodland, I don't know, Meadows or something. Like it smelled exactly like that classroom did for 2 years back when I was in 1st and 2nd grade. It's the craziest thing what scent memories can do, and how you can just immediately flash to that, and you never would have picked it out. Like I would have never said, oh yeah, this is going to be something that is going to remind me of my grandmother, and then I'm going to want to make sure that I stock up on. I'll definitely be getting a loaf in that. And yeah, I just cannot believe how that transported me, because I would have never picked it out. I would have never guessed in a million years that would have taken me there. So thank you so much, Christina, if you're watching this, because wow, I'm just blown away that I can have that. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. I'm trying to get through this because I just keep getting really emotional about it. But to be able to be transported back in those memories of her. So my mother and I were not very close. She had a lot of issues, and I've heard other people talk about it, and I can relate. If you didn't have the greatest childhood, I did not, in terms of that. Like my mother had a lot of mental health issues and really, really struggled. And she never would admit it. She was in denial with all of us and herself. I think she tried to hide it. So I found out a lot of things after she passed away, unfortunately going through her things, but things that I had suspected for a long time. And I was her caregiver for a few years before she passed away. And speaking to physicians on her behalf, because she wasn't able to, she had dementia before she passed away. But hearing things, I mean, I have one doctor that said to me, your mom has been struggling with mental health issues for a long time, has she not? And I was just like, because it was just not something she would ever admit to. I mean, if you said anything to her and tried to talk to her about it, she would get very, very angry and would lash out. And she was very much, you know, in denial about it and didn't want anybody to think anything less of her, but she struggled with it, and we all struggled as a family with it. And so anyway, so my grandmother and I were very, very close, and she died, oh my gosh, so 26 years ago. I cannot believe it, and I'm gonna need to end this before I just start sobbing, but I can't believe it's been that long, and to be able to smell that and be transported to get all emotional again, it's crazy. But it's in a really, really good way. So let's end this on a good note, because I don't want to be like ending on, you know, like in a fit of sobs. But I will be picking this up at least in a loaf, maybe more, not sure. You guys know I'm going to be getting my beloved Lavender Mac apple. I'm so glad that that has come back. I will probably be picking this up. I'm not sure what size. I shouldn't say I will be. I will be grabbing this. I don't know in what size. Probably a souffle. Really enjoyed that one. And that's probably what I would get. I mean, I think if I got anything else, it might be the honey buttered rolls, or even one more footy pajamas, because I just have the one souffle left. I'm not sure, because I might be doubling up on loaves. I don't know. Because when you find a scent that you really, really love, at least for me, that I want to hoard, it's like, that's rare, honestly. I usually like to use my wax and keep it moving. That's kind of my phrase that I say sometimes, is to keep it moving, because I love trying new wax, new scents. It's so much fun to constantly be trying new scents, that I don't want to just get, I don't want to say get stuck in a rut, but that's kind of how I would feel, I guess, if I just had the same scents. But there are certain scents that I definitely always want to have in my collection, that if I'm really, really craving it, I want to be able to pull it out and melt it whenever. And it scares me sometimes if vendors don't bring it out a lot. There's another vendor, I've been waiting for a blend for almost a year. And I keep asking for it. If you've watched this channel, you know what I'm talking about. And so I don't want that to ever happen on the few blends that, you know, there's probably less than a dozen, I want to say, of blends that I really never want to be without in my collection. I should probably do a video on that sometime. No promises, but at some point maybe I should do a video on those. But I would say this 100% is at the top of that list. And so, I mean, and then now we have this. I haven't melted it yet, obviously, but this one, just for nostalgic purposes, even if it doesn't melt very good, just to open the bag and sniff it and have, you know, that emotional response and be taken back. It's just amazing. So anyway, as I get emotional again, I can't even talk about the darn scent. So thank you so much for watching and for joining me on this emotional roller coaster of this video, and let me know what you will be picking up from this restock. I'm super excited to take part, and I'll show you the haul when I get it, and we'll sob again once I pick that up. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye everybody.